because of the spirit of fear of the Lord. That means that they began to operate in that level of glory. See, sometimes I think the Lord is protecting us that we're not operating in the glory level, because when we do begin to operate in the glory level, people are going to be dying, because the glory of God is not to play with. The two times you see the presence of God come, and like for example, the strange fire, two people die in the Old Testament, right? The sons of Aaron, Nadab and Abihu. You see the parallel. Two people die in the New Testament, and that's Ananias and Sapphira. You see that there's a pattern. Those patterns, that's prophetic right there. Holy Spirit did that right on purpose. He's showing you two people dying because they offer strange fire, and two other people dying here because they offer strange fire, meaning they disobeyed the Holy Spirit. But it's because of the very glory and the presence of God in their midst. And so we have to be careful what we're asking for. And it requires a greater level of consecration, greater level of holiness. And that is why we mature in the gifts of the Holy Spirit first, because the gifts of the Holy Spirit, they also cover the tripartite being, as I said earlier. You got the vocal gifts, the revelatory gift, the power gifts. They cover the body, they cover the spirit, they cover their soul area. So they cover the body, the soul, and the spirit area. And these are nine. Whenever you begin to look, even at the color spectrum, I divided it into nine or three. You got RGB, red, green, and blue. But if you begin to split up the pie, they all come in, and then they all form the Star of David, the light spectrum. All right, everything is interconnected. Right, so it's not a coincidence that we have nine fruit or nine works of the Spirit, which are internal characters of who you are, but then the nine gifts of the Holy Spirit, the external portrayal of the works of the Lord from you to other people. So they teach you how to love people. Remember, you love God, love people, but then loving God is how you build the internal character. Because remember, the gifts of the Holy Spirit, you're not going to need them, okay, in heaven. You're not going to be healing people in heaven. There's no sick people in heaven. But you're always going to need to love. You're always going to need to walk in the fruit or the works of the Spirit. So those are eternal. And so the end game is that you learn to grow in the fruit, and you remain and you maintain that.